Okay, we're gonna learn in this video how to work with the operational manager. So I'm just gonna create one here. I'm gonna call him I don't know, Alejandro. Okay, and then I'm gonna say that it's gonna work for Paramount, for example. This one, this one. Okay. So a few things to keep in mind. This role will not be attached to operating area because you want this role to manage operating areas and to manage the location. Therefore, it cannot be attached to an operating area. Okay, be aware of that. Okay, so I have created that role. He should have received an email with his login information, but in this case, because I actually don't have that email, so I'm gonna. That's a fake email. I'm gonna type here my own password. So that's what you should do. Okay. Now I want to open incognito so I can just track that. Okay. I'm gonna log in as I'm in dev here. What was the username? I forgot. Here, type my password. Okay. So here I am in the login, and then I can. This login doesn't have access to the reports, right? You have access only to what it was listed on the requirements. So it was access to companies, so he can add a trucking company. And when he adds a trucking company, it's going to be added under him. So let's say test Paramount trucking company. I can say whether or not this trucking company is going to be a multi-load. Okay, I can manage that. And then I can manage my operating areas. Okay. Be aware, just in case we're still testing, so you might see an issue here and there. So that's that. I'm only going to see here the operating areas that are assigned to this energy company. Okay. Click here. I cannot edit an operating area, a trucking company. Why you cannot edit a trucking company? Because if let's say this is Fluid Pro, but Fluid Pro works for Surge and works for Paramount. So if Paramount can edit Fluid Pro, then they might mess up a search. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, so I can do that. The other thing you want this role to do is to add users. So here I can add users. So I can add a driver, and then I'm gonna be able to select from the trucking companies that are assigned to this energy company. Okay. So I can add that user. I cannot edit a user. Okay. Because of the same issue that you might be editing a user that actually worked for someone else's, and then we don't allow that here. Okay. Then you have locations, which is also one of the main things that you wanted. Locations will be filtered to locations that are assigned to the energy company, and then you can add a location here. Okay. And then here's the button: is this location private? Yes or no. If this is a location private, then we assume that this belongs to the energy company. For example, in the case of Paramount, I think they have their own wells where they unload fluids too. So if they select this as private, then they have certain benefits over that, such as being able to edit this location in the future. I'm not sure if this has been fully tested, but let's give it a try. Let's say this was load. At this moment, we support loads, but not yet on loads. This is yet on our to-do list. Okay, so here, well, you add all the information. I'm just gonna add anything for now. operating areas, if any, and then I'll click at code require, which code. Okay, so I created that location now as this role. Okay, and because this location is private, then I can edit this location. Okay, I can edit it. We're still working on these validations. For example, this one that is not private, it should not allow me to edit it, but right now it allows me to. So we're still working on that. Operating areas, so I can create an operating area here. Boom. And then I can manage it. Okay, so that's what we have right now. There's still a few tweaks to be done between tomorrow and the day after. So hopefully by Wednesday, solid enough that we can pass it to production. That assuming that you don't have any other comments that what we have already in the pipeline. Okay, so feel free to go ahead and test it yourself with the dev environment and let us know if you have any feedback.